we have a batch right here that's already cool. So the cooled risotto. So to finish that, we're gonna add some beautiful fresh English peas.
So nice this time of year too.
Yeah, it's just end of spring, early summer. They're just beautiful.
They really are. They add such a great pop of color to that brown.
And we just have a little chopped parsley.
Pretty classic for an arancini, the peas and...
It's one of those classic, arancini flavors.
Yep.
A little Parmesan, and then we just have we have 1 egg right here.
That's it for this whole thing?
Yeah. You don't want too much egg. It's 1 egg, just kind of, it helps bind it a little bit. It gives it a little bit of creaminess. You just want to mix it up.
Yum, I can smell the cheese. You're kind of mushing it all together so you can really pack it into balls.
And if you add too much egg, it's going to be too wet. You don't want it to be too wet because you want it to hold together.
Right.
That 1 egg is just going to help give it a little creaminess and kind of really bind the whole thing. And then another thing that we have, so the key to arancini is a cheesy middle. So we actually have some really nice buffalo mozzarella.
Beautiful.
That we're just going to kind of dice up and then stuff inside the balls themselves.
Great.
This is just wonderful cheese. It's just it's unique.
I'm gonna take a piece.
Yeah, go right ahead. So we'll take 1 ball.
Okay.
We're just going to stuff a piece of rice in the middle.
Easy enough.
This is one of those dishes where you have to get your hands right in it, and it just...
It's fun. You could even get the kids involved in this.
It would be a great job for the kids.
Put them to work, right?
Just want to we have a little breading station here. We're just going to roll in a little bit of flour. The flour is going to help the egg adhere to the arancini, which is going to help the...
Right, because otherwise it would be too wet. It would slide right off.
Yeah. And then we just have a little pot of oil here.
If you have oil?
This is just canola oil.
Okay.
It's a great all-purpose oil that's got a good smoke temperature. You can heat it up, you can fry in it. Kind of neutral flavored.
What kind of temperature?
So we're looking for about 350.
All right.
And it's also great to once you make these, to have these in the fridge and kind of really kind of cool down a little bit.
After they've been breaded?
Yeah.
Okay.
It helps that breading stay on a little better, and it just yield a better result.
Sure.
So, like any kind of frying, you just want to be really careful.
Yes.
You always want to have a deep pot, in comparison to how much oil you have, because the oil is going to rise a little bit. So you want to make sure you have a deep enough pot. This is a candy thermometer, which you can buy. It's really helpful in telling you what temperature you are, because you're aiming for 350.
Great tip.
So
it's very important to keep the oil at a consistent temperature, right? Otherwise, it could be too hot, too cold, and they won't fry correctly.
So you just want to kind of just drop these guys in, just a couple at a time. And they're going to fry for about 5 minutes until they're nice and golden brown.
Great. Oh yeah, they're getting nice color.
Yeah. In about 5 minutes, you just want to get that nice golden brown. And it's key. You want that cheese to really melt to the inside.
Yeah.
And that's the key to a good arancini.
When you break it apart, it just kind of oozes out.
Yeah. It's good to have a good landing zone for if you're frying anything. Paper towel, a side towel, just to kind of catch some of that extra oil.
It's good to have that set up ahead of time too. Yeah. Otherwise, you're ready to take them out of the oil.
You always want to make sure whenever you're frying, have everything you need set up and ready to go. And the next grill step, you always want to season when it comes out of the fryer.
So then it kind of absorbs.
Yeah. So it's a little salt, a little pepper.
Very nice.
And then, real simple. This is the beauty of these kind of things. It's not fancy. And then we're just gonna grate some cheese on top of these.
As if we didn't have enough already?
Yeah, it's the Italian way.
Exactly. Looks nice too. It's like snow on top.
And then, if you want to go that extra mile, the fresh truffle.
I'm not gonna stop you.
It's always just kind of fun.
I can smell that once it hits those hot arancini.
And then a little parsley, and that's it. And that's just, it's great for a party, entertaining. It's a wonderful thing to have around.
Looks delicious.